Hey everyone, Soda Hunter here. Today I have a Mountain Dew Taco Bell exclusive. And again, about a year ago this time I did Baja Blast. And today I'm doing Sangrita Blast. Now, I can tell you right off the top of my head, this is disgusting. I tried it one time at a Taco Bell. And it was one of those deals like, oh, that's different. Let me put the cup under here and just try it before I get a full glass of it. Tried it. I was like, nope, pour the rest of it out. Go get Baja Blast. That's a lot better. But I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it was an issue with the mixture not being right. Maybe it's just me at that moment not wanting this particular flavor. I don't know. To describe what it is, it's kind of difficult. Kind of like the Baja Blast is tropical. What does that mean? And what flavors are in it? It doesn't tell you. This one here with a blast of natural and artificial citrus punch flavor. So it's like a fruit punch Mountain Dew. That alone doesn't sound good. That sounds disgusting. I don't like fruit punch. I have a hard time liking a punch, especially a punch soda. It doesn't do anything for me. And I did read you the ingredients, only it doesn't tell you anything about it, and it just lists a bunch of chemicals that you don't know what they are. So I don't care. And you don't care either, I'm sure. You know what it's a Mountain Dew. The three worst things you can have in a soda: plastic bottle, made by a big brand, and made with high fructose corn syrup. This has all three. Now, Mountain Dew and Pepsi are okay in the fact that they do have a big brand, plastic bottles, and in those plastic bottles, they do have a few real sugar sodas. There's not too many of them out there that do that, especially big brand. They might be the only ones that do it. But they go the glass bottle route with real sugar also. But there are Mountain Dew Throwback, Pepsi Vanilla, Pepsi Cherry, and regular Pepsi in plastic bottles and cans with real sugar in them. They do that. They don't do it with this. They don't do Baja Blast that way either. I wish that they came out with a real sugar glass bottle Baja Blast. That would be awesome. But they don't do that. Now this is going to suck. I can tell you right off the top of my head, this is going to suck. This is Sangrita Blast. Taco Bell exclusive. They probably should have just left it alone and stuck with Baja. By the way, what's with calling all the Taco Bell stuff Blast? Baja Blast, Sangrita Blast. You're trying to capitalize off of Baja Blast, which you got really good. This one, it smells like a Mountain Dew. Doesn't smell too much different. I mean, I don't smell any berry or anything. I didn't do any, when I tasted it before, I was doing the Soda Hunter thing, but I didn't do any type of video or tasting or anything like that on it. So I saw it, and I was like, it's right now, by the way, this is limited time. Like, the Baja Blast is out at this very moment. This is usually beside the Baja Blast. And you'll usually see, if the store carries it, you'll usually see a lot more of this than you will Baja Blast, because it's not as good as Baja Blast. But let's see. It's not as bad as I remember it. Okay. I'll take my really harsh criticism of it back a little bit. It's tolerable. I can see drinking this in small doses, but it's not Baja Blast, and it's hard not to compare it to Baja Blast, because even though the flavors are completely different, the idea behind them is they're both Taco Bell exclusives, and you could only get them at Taco Bell for so long, up until last year and this year. It's hard to not compare the two. This one has is fruit punch, but it's more on the tart side of the fruit punch, like like a tart cherry or a tart strawberry type flavor. Even though you can't narrow anything down at all, it's just a combination of a bunch of tart fruits, tart red berry type fruits. So I'm thinking you have blueberry, raspberry, blackberry, strawberry, cherry. I'm thinking you have those kind of flavors in here. Although you'll never find it anywhere on this bottle, and nobody will probably ever tell you what's in it. Just, excuse me, I'm getting over a little thing with a cough. That's tolerable. Some people might really like that. It's really tart. low on the, high on the acidity, really tart, low on the carbonation. And that's typical Mountain Dew. It'll be flat in 10 minutes, you know. Excuse me. My rating for that would be buy a bottle, because you never know. You'll probably like that. If you like Mountain Dew, you're probably not going to be too far off with this. It's a little more tart than what you're used to, a little more sour. Otherwise, it's typical. It tastes like a Mountain Dew. It just adds some cherry berry-ish type flavor that you're not so much cherry, because don't they do a cherry? Isn't Code Red supposed to be cherry Mountain Dew? I don't know. Which I don't like that either, by the way. The only real Mountain Dew I like is Baja Blast. The rest of them, I mean, that Live Wire is okay. I mean, it's bright orange, but an orange Mountain Dew, I don't know. Mountain Dew really doesn't do anything for me. I'm more stick to things like Surge and Mellow Yellow myself. I don't particularly care for Mountain Dew. I'll have a Mountain Dew maybe once every 3 or 4 weeks. I don't do it. But that's tolerable. Buy a bottle. If you see that at Taco Bell, try it before you fill your cup up with it. It's the most different of all the Mountain Dews, just because the tartness level of it is way out there. And there's nothing wrong with that if you like it, but I was a little taken away by it that first day, and I really preferred to just get the Baja Blast, and I knew it tasted good, and knew it was the best one they had. So, Sangrita Blast, buy a bottle. Check it out at Taco Bell. It's out now, too, in stores, in plastic bottles and cans. If you like this video, follow me on Twitter at soda_hunter, facebook.com/SodaHunterKevin. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, and be sure to check out the Soda Jerks on Twitter at @TheSodaJerks, and check out the website, thesodajerks.net. Hundreds more reviews just like this one. And until next time, happy hunting.